Hi gardening friends, I'm back. I'm Lark and I'm here for Tea Time Tuesday. Come join me on a tour. Oh, it smells good over here. I don't know what the fragrance is. Oh, I think it's the perilla. That's what it is. Now this is a weed, this one right here. But it gets a tiny white flower on, and I'm going to see if it looks good with the dark colors over here. So we'll let it go to bloom first, and then if it does look good, I'll scatter the seed. Great blue lobelia. So last week I showed you it was just beginning to bloom. Now it's going to it. It's doing its thing. And then phlox will take over here. And asters. Joe Pye just showed up there. And I just kept it trimmed. Branched coneflower, very aggressive. But it's going to look pretty. That gold and the black-eyed Susans will be winding down when this blooms. I love this bird bath. It's copper. Yep, thrift shop. I think it was $7. Bee balm in the shade, you guys, is good. Blooms for a longer time. Some more of the branched coneflower, which is about a 5-foot perennial, native. And in front here, I chop it down. So it's going to bloom shorter. Much shorter, but it'll give me gold up front. Oh boy. Yep. It seems like every tour I'm squishing beetles on you. Sorry. That probably took care of a couple hundred. Getting them while they're being happy. Now years ago I would not have let the phlox so close to the lobelia. I would have wanted them separate in their own space. But I'm letting them do what they want to do now. And gosh, it's pretty. It is pretty. Sometimes just letting Mother Nature do her thing. Whew, I'm gonna sneeze. Trumpet vine. The ferns are doing okay yet down there. Usually by August they're drying up. But a lot of rain this year. And when it doesn't rain for a week, 10 days, then we're going, oh, I hope it rains. Oh, it's so peaceful. Isn't it great how daylilies will bloom in part shade? It gets very little sun. Hummingbirds like that one too. Tiger lily? Roxanne has been over for a couple days, so all my edges are weeded. Grass is mostly out. Oh, I'm so happy I have her. Did I say that last week too? Nope, last week I said I missed her. She wasn't here. This is my latest blooming daylily. Kind of a lemon yellow. The other ones are winding down, and this still has quite a few buds on it. So I think in a couple days we'll work down in this shade area. See, the lady's mantle will get cut back. You remember, maybe you remember the frothy lime green flowers this had? Well, we deadhead it. Sometimes if the leaves look ratty, we'll even go all the way down to that new growth right in there. We'll see. Foliage looks pretty good because we haven't had too much of a drought here. The phlox starting down here to bloom because this is mostly shade. Autumn Joy sedum. Now the bloom on that won't get as red or burgundy color as when it's in the full sun, but still it adds a little different texture down here with the Japanese painted fern. And then the burgundy flower on that. Autumn joy. This is the sweet Sicily that I talked about for, a number of weeks. Had a white flower on it, but now I cut off the seed heads and down the stem to the foliage. Isn't that pretty? Sweet Sicily. It looks very much like a fern. A lot of great blue lobelia. I love the dappled sun in the hosta garden. Isn't that pretty? Just shining through the branches of the chokecherry and the tamarack and the aspen. Just that lime green just screams at you. Look at me. Aren't I pretty? Now, I have to Google it if I think of it when I'm in the house. This is gold standard. And it gets very few blossoms on it. And I love it. Then I don't have to deadhead it. There's 1 or 2 in there that blossomed. I like that. This little lime green one is Golden Scepter. Oh yeah. Perilla. No. Perilla. Lance Corporal. No. And I called it Perilla last week too, and I didn't know how to correct it in the video, so it just stayed there. And nobody even said anything to me. Persicaria. Lance Corporal. Back into the sun, you guys. Saturday, Roxanne and I worked in the garden. And it was 11 o'clock-ish. Didn't think I had to put bug spray on or, I usually wear long sleeves and long pants and spray that clothes with DEET. Well, I decided to wear capris and a little tube top, and oh my God, did I get bit up. 52 mosquito bites. And they started itching during the night. So no way was I getting up and picking jewelweed that I told you worked for itch. I really look horrible. And they were all under, they hit me through the capris. They were dark navy blue, almost black, which isn't a good color to wear for mosquitoes. And they're mostly in my bottom half. Not one, maybe, not any hit me on the top where I was wearing this little tube top. You believe it? I slept 3 hours and that was it. Mosquito bites. So today I made up a paste of bentonite clay, a little lavender, tea tree, lavender essential oil, tea tree essential oil, and frankincense. But several other will work too. Peppermint is another. Lemon balm's another. So I'm going to be putting that paste on. I did put it on my arms this morning, but I won't get it too detailed, but I can't put clothes on right after because it'll stick to it. So we have to wait and let it dry a little. Oh, and a little coconut oil in there to make it blend easier. You could use water to make it into a paste, the bentonite clay. But one side said coconut oil, and I thought that'd be nice and smooth too. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. There we go. Goldenrod. Oh, I didn't have my finger on it. So now when I go out to work in the garden, I rub my skin with my concoction of lemon balm infusion with tea tree and lavender and maybe eucalyptus. And then I still put long sleeves on and pants, and I spray that with DEET. Deep Woods Off, I think. So last night, so I could get some sleep, I took 2 diphenhydramine with my herbal tea with CBD oil, and I slept really good. I slept 4 hours, started the itch again, took 50 more milligrams of diphenhydramine. That was 50 at bedtime and then 50 if I woke. And I'm feeling much better today. But then I think anybody would after they had a good night's sleep. 9 hours almost. Do any of you take CBD oil? I started about a year ago, I think, year and a half ago. Pain at night is waking me. So it's taking care of pain and helps me sleep. Now, is it actually the herb doing it, the hemp, or is it the placebo effect? Either way, if it's my mind telling me it's working, that's okay. I'll pay for it, just as long as I get some decent sleep. But then it might be a combination too, because I see a chiropractor. Queen Anne's lace. Yes, I leave it in the garden. Some more daylilies. Oh, sleep is important for healing. Sleep is good for your whole body, mind, and spirit. So get some good sleep, guys and gals. Shenandoah switchgrass. Pretty little burgundy in there. It's a very light grass, very, I don't know if the camera's picking up this almost iridescent looking seed head. with watercolor painting. I want to learn the technique to use to get this dappled sun and shade. Gotta practice. Blackberry lily. How much time is left on here? Can't see too good. More bee balm in part shade. Oh, probably 1 or 2 more blooms left on that. Yeah, I hear you. Somebody took a bite out of the only tomato that's ripening. If it happens again, oh well, you guys. You're goners. Oh, Roxanne worked hard in here, weeding. But the good thing is we had rain, so it made it easier for us to pull the weeds. Again, the dappled shade in here. So pretty. Hope you guys are enjoying your garden. Do you have a lot of mosquitoes? Probably not where you don't have much rain. Open that hoop house up today and pick some kale and some broccoli. Not too many tomatoes yet. Well, there's tomatoes on there, but they're green. I meant harvesting. Bird feeder's empty. I don't feed the birds in the summer. I let them eat the bugs in the garden. I'm standing under this maple tree. I don't know if you can hear the wind, but it's so peaceful. The wind and a warm breeze. Summertime. I'm going to say goodbye. Take care. Thank you for coming. Hopefully you're not getting too bored. I don't think I showed you anything new this week. Well, yes, the goldenrod. The goldenrod was our new thing this week. I don't think I missed anything. And we'll take a walk on the wild side one of these days too. If I have to get really sprayed up for that because we have horseflies back there. So take care, my friends. Thank you. Bye-bye.